Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Enthusiasm is everything. It must be taught and vibrating like a guitar string. The more difficult the victory, the greater the happiness in winning. A penalty is a cowardly way to score. The more you practice, the better you get. The better you get, the more you practice. When you control the ball, you control the game. When you control the game, you control your destiny. I was born to play football, just like Beethoven was born to write music and Michelangelo was born to paint. Every kid around the world who plays soccer wants to be Pele. I have a great responsibility to show them not just how to be like a soccer player, but how to be like a man. I am constantly being asked about individuals. The only way to win is as a team. Football is not about 1 or 2 or 3 star players. I've come to accept that the life of a frontrunner is a hard one, that he will suffer more injuries than most men, and that many of these injuries will not be accidental. The head talks to the feet, and the feet have to do what the head says. I've scored over 1,000 goals in my career, and I've scored many goals that people consider memorable. But I think my most memorable goal was in a World Cup final against Italy in 1970 when I headed the ball over the goalkeeper from almost the halfway line. When you are young, you are not afraid of what comes next. You are excited by it. I've never lost a game. I just ran out of time. The bicycle kick is not easy to do. I scored 1,283 goals, and only 1,282 of them were with my head. I don't believe there is such a thing as a born soccer player. Perhaps you are born with certain skills and talents, but quite frankly, it seems impossible to me that one is actually born to be an ace soccer player. Nelson Mandela brought peace to his country by putting his political rivals in his cabinet. The more you play with the same players, the better you'll understand each other. The better you understand each other, the easier it is to play together. A lot of people, when a guy scores a lot of goals, think he's a great player because a goal is very important. But a great player is a player who can do everything on the field. He can do assists, encourage his colleagues, give them confidence to go forward. It is someone who, when a team does not do well, becomes one of the leaders. When you play against dirty players who try to intimidate you, you have to be ready for it. It's part of the game. I learned all about life with a ball at my feet. The difficult, we do immediately. The impossible will take a little while. A penalty kick is a cowardly way to score. Everything is practice. In football, the worst blindness is only seeing the ball.